Hello friends, so my name is Vidit. So in my last video we were able to insert the CSV files and we created the data frames and we inserted those through the Pyspark. So now I would try this Parquet file, the Parquet file data I would try here. So yeah, so let us start it, the Parquet file now. So I'm just giving the name as df underscore Parquet file. Bucket file, and the file is again the supplier dot. Okay. So we have the Parquet file ready here, so we can see how many records we have inside. And here there are 40 records, right? And further again, I'm having the same record here. So you can see. So these 20 records I have inserted 2 times in this file and those are seen here. So this table is having the duplicated record. So now if you want to see more about this data frame dot print schema, so we can look into that. Okay, this is our schema. So let's have a unique just like okay, here I just have the distinct supplier record, right? So same kind of uh, variable we can have distinct supplier record, and I can use this Parquet data frame. So before that we use the distinct. Now we can use the remove duplicates. So both are the same, and this would work. Oh, sorry, this is drop, I think, drop duplicates. So if I check this distinct supplier record dot show, or I can check how many, what is the length is. So this is now 20 records, so we have those, right? Or you can see dot show. By default it will show you only 20 records, so we have those records here, right? Okay, my next task would be to insert the data as we had before. So let me copy this, same thing. And as we know, before, like we had a total number of record inserted 20. So we have 20 record inside in a Snowflake table, which is supplier table, right? So I don't think I need to change anything here because we are using the same variable distinct supplier record. So let me run it and let's check. So initial record should be 20, yes. And now we are inserting 20 more, so it will get 40 records. Yes, so we are able to successfully uh, store the data here now. Okay. So the next thing would be the regarding the JSON file. So for JSON file, we do require few things like we will create our own schema using some given types inside the Pyspark. So this is about the read JSON file now. Okay, and now we would require to import some packages first. Dot SQL dot types, and let's import few packages. So few packages is struct type and struct field. As we know, we have the records like integer type. We also have the double type. We also have the string type. These all types are given into this by spark.sql types. Okay, yeah. So interesting valid syntax, field, string type, integer type, struct type, double type. Right, by spark dot SQL dot type import struct type. Okay, yeah. So we have imported these types here, and then let's create a schema. That is, schema would help us to I mean, just through this schema, we will read the JSON file using this. We are using the struct field here, and as we have seen some the schema here, like supplier key, supplier name, so like that. So let's give the value here like supplier key, and we know this is integer type, so integer type, right? And it is asking whether it could be null or not, so I said okay, we can have it null as, so there is no issue with that. Let's have more, and I would change those, so no issue with that. And I think 7 columns we have, so I'm just defining the 7. After supplier key we have the as name, as address, both are string. So let's have this as name, as address. Okay, and here you can just change this as a string type, and this is also string type. Okay, what else we have? National key should be integer, phone, string. Yeah, this is national key, integer type. This is fine. And then we have phone. Phone is again a string. So let's give us a string here. After this, we have the account balance. So, which is of course would be in double. So let's define here as double. And the last we have as this comment, right? So let's be comment. Okay. So we are ready with that, and after that we can have the structure like uh, now we would use this struct type, and inside that uh, we are defining the fields equal to that schema which we have created here, right? Let's pass it here. In the next line, uh, df underscore, because now I'm going to root the JSON file. Yeah, I'm going to read the JSON file next. Yeah, so let's read this. So let's go supplier spark dot read dot JSON file, and as we know we have this supplier.json here, right? So just give it supplier.json, and here we would require to define our schema, basically like schema equal to structure you have, right? So you forgot, I think here we forgot somewhere the comma, somewhere we forgot. It's just saying you're talking about this. No, struct field, integer type, true. This is fine. Struct field. Here we missed. Right. So let's see whether we have the data inside our JSON data frame dot count. We can try. We have the records, 20 records only. Oh, that's 20 record. I think then I forgot to copy here. That's good if it is not having the duplicate record. So JSON underscore supplier dot show. We can try it. We have this record inside, right? 1 to 20. Okay. Next thing, because we already have the distinct records here, so why not if we can directly try our ingestion uh, code and just pass this dot supplier. Um, this is right. So we already have this. Here we are going to read the query first, and then we are going to write the data inside the Snowflake, and then we are fetching our total records. So as we know, at the last time we have the records, total records now 40. So after these 20 record, we would have the 60 records. So let's see. So we have the total record before inserted data 40. Now we have the total records equal to 60, right? Yeah. So we are good with this, and in that way you can insert different files, uh, different types of data inside a Snowflake or any other data source. You can try that. So in my next video I would try to handle some null values or the missing values in case you have some constraint inside your tables and you can't insert these data directly. And